What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, I am very excited to talk about the way these cryptocurrencies are trading. Yesterday, we've been waiting for quite a few cryptocurrencies to close their 4-hour charts above their top resistances, which pretty much every single one did. Now, I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of confusion and misunderstanding within XRP, as I am still currently in a trade on XRP. Yes, currently the price is at $1.11. We did see a swing yesterday that actually shot us up above there, which you can see happened immediately, and now we're currently trading just a little bit below here, but I'm not too worried. I am still in the trade. We haven't necessarily been stopped out just yet. We're getting very close, but we've resurfaced back up to the upside here, which is definitely a good sign. But I do strongly believe that we are going to continue this trend here and continue the reversal back to the upside here, given the other cryptocurrencies that are all showing bullish signs here. We saw Ethereum, which we talked about entering price, which is currently exploding up to the upside here. Bitcoin actually broke above, just this morning, I believe, above our top resistance level, which is now going to scale up even higher. So very excited to talk about that. Otherwise, we are going to look at the S&P 500, which also broke bullish yesterday. Very excited to talk about that as well. Otherwise, definitely make sure to join our crypto coin display giveaway. All you have to do to enter this free giveaway is comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as come subscribed to win one of these $130 displays. That's pretty much it. I am checking, and if you're not subscribed, you'll not win. Otherwise, definitely make sure to turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. Boy, oh boy, lots to talk about today. Top 10 cryptocurrencies. I mean, market's up 2.42%. Sorry, market is at $2.42 trillion currently. Markets are about 2% up overall here. Some cryptocurrencies are down, some are up. Overall, we're seeing a very consolidative market right now. But let's jump into the markets here, as this is what most of you guys are curious about. Yesterday, we saw the candle close. This was quite a while ago. We actually saw the candle close just yesterday, yesterday morning, above our top resistance, above $1.13, which you can see was right here. We managed to swing up. We closed at about $1.13. 1.13, and we had 4, 8, 12, 16, numerous days of this consolidation where prices wicked below, closed above, wicked below, closed above. This morning saw a big run to the upside here at about $1.16, reversed lower. Now we're starting to see prices dip lower and then reverse back up, almost above our uptrend here. I'm not worried about the trade on XRP that I made. A lot of people are like, oh, you were wrong about your trade. Well, it's not over yet. I mean, we're trading on the 4-hour. This is expected to be, a fairly bullish trade that will swing us back up to $1.22. That's where my mind's at, and that's where I continue to see the price of this moving to. And we haven't hit that yet, which is expected. And within 4 hours, I don't expect to see us shoot back up to $1.22. So I am still in the trade. I'm not worried. We'll see how this is. We do have stop losses still set in case we decide to break lower, which I do have on my Patreon. Hopefully, you guys know what that is. If you want my trades, to check out my Patreon, link in the description down below. Not only Patreon, but we use BitYard to leverage trade cryptocurrencies. So if you guys want to trade cryptocurrency and want to learn how to do it and want a very easy, well-balanced website, this is what we use. We use BitYard. You can use a live trade. You can use a download trade. Very, very professional, very beginner-friendly, as well as professional website that you can use. A leverage trading exchange here with very good leveraging options, as well as market stop losses, everything you can think of. Tons of different cryptocurrencies, which is what I love, as well as spot trading. So I can pretty much get any cryptocurrencies I want in and out of the website, which is very important. So definitely check it out. Link in the description of BitYard. This is where I'm going to be making my trades, and this is where I currently am making my trades for the cryptocurrencies that we'll be mentioning in today's video. So with XRP, we bought in when we saw prices close above 13 cents. Since then, we've had this consolidative movement here, which I'm not worried about. I mean, hopefully you guys understand this. The RSIs look really good. I want you guys to understand this. We have a bullish cross here on the on the MACD. RSI is trading at literally like 57 on the RSI. So we don't look bad. We're trading 57 on the RSI. We look really good to continue our movement upwards. Yes, there's a small bearish cross, but we're getting very close to seeing a bullish cross here in the very near future. Now understand there still is an uptrend here that we are still using as a support, and we've been creating higher lows since. We hit a double bottom. That's what you guys have to understand. This is a clear formation of like a double bottom that's now allowing us to pump higher. You might even be able to see it a little bit easier on the line chart here. Clear double bottom. I mean, this is the obvious reversal uptrend here, which as you can see is right at the neckline. It's clearly at its neckline. I mean, I can pull up what a double bottom looks like so you guys can get a better overview of what exactly we're dealing with, but you can clearly see that this is the bottom support. You can clearly see it's a double bottom, and then there's a clear neckline here. You can see double bottom, and then there's the neckline, and once we break through the resistance line, we tend to shoot up even higher. So that's exactly what we're battling with XRP currently. This is the neckline. This is what you guys have to understand. Yeah, some people might consider it here. Ideally, it's not. We see that this is the problem zone. That's why $1.13 has been such a strong resistance level, because that's the resistance level that we're dealing with. It's clearly that as a neckline here. We have the double bottom pattern right there. This is the problem zone, right where these 2 points are. And you can see it clear on XRP. And that's the same thing that we're dealing with. So this is the problem zone that we have to get out of $1.13, which I do believe very soon we will actually be breaking outside of. So once we can confirm breaking through this double bottom, we should be able to continue that rally up, probably back to $1.38, honestly, easily $1.22 at that. So that's why my trade's in. I'm fairly confident on this movement here. You can also see that right now there is still this uptrend. We are still creating these higher low patterns, which is carrying the price of XRP higher. So yeah, regardless, we're still moving up. So I don't think we're in a bad position here. We're trading at 57 on the RSI. We look great. Yes, we had a small consolidation. We are battling this right here. You could have waited yesterday if you wanted to for the daily to close above here, but it's up to you. I mean, I'm taking a small risk here as a moderate trade, anticipating that we're going to run to the upside here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still in on XRP. I mean, if you didn't buy in yesterday and you were to ask me what I buy in now, if I was going to wait, and I didn't buy in yesterday and I was looking now, I would wait once again for the 4 hour to close this back above our 4 hour moving average at about the $1.13 resistance level. So if I see in the next hour or two we close us above here, then I would buy back in and see if we play it out. But that's me. Otherwise, I'm already in. I've been in since here. Yes, we're slightly below here, but I'm still not worried. I bought at $1.13. We're trading at $1.11. It's really not that big of a deal. And I do strongly anticipate this to run up even higher because now we're trading at about 49 on the RSI. So there is plenty of volume left to anticipate a reversal back up. And at the lowest, we retest our bottom support, $1.09, maybe the moving average, and then we head up higher. But all these other cryptocurrencies are looking bullish, so I'm really not worried. I mean, we switch over to Ethereum. You can see what Ethereum, we said yesterday, was that we would be buying into Ethereum on the 4 hour once we saw confirmation of a 4 hour closing above our resistance level right here. You can see why we've used this as a resistance. Not only have we broken inside this beautiful uptrend here, we discussed how last time when we broke inside of this ascending fractal here, we got rejected off our top resistance at about 36.30, which ended up correcting us lower. We discussed that if we were to retest it again and actually break through it and close above that resistance 36.40, we would be able to buy in and leverage to the upside, a big run. As you can see, we bought in the second we saw the 4 hour confirm us above here because we haven't been able to do it in the past. Check it out. We haven't really been able to do it. So we confirmed closing at about 37.30. We bought in, and since then we've shot up, and now we're currently sitting at about 37.81. So it's still up money. Yes, we are currently retesting overbought on the 4 hour, but I do think it's going to continue to swing us up even higher. We're not overbought just yet, but we did break out of this small downtrend here on the RSI. I still think we're going to head up higher. I'm really not too worried. There's still this uptrend. We're still in the ascending fractal. Things look really good. So I'm personally not worried about where this trade leads us. I believe we will be heading up higher. We're very close to retesting all-time highs again. Whether or not you want to consider like maybe this as a new resistance, I don't know. It's still a possibility, but I think we look really good. We're just now starting to create a higher low formation. Understand this is now the beginning of a higher low formation. So even if we do see a topple over, we're projected for a bullish run to retest all-time highs, if not to new levels that we've never seen before. The biggest excitement is obviously within Bitcoin, which Bitcoin now actually managed just this morning to close us above resistance. This is huge, guys. We've said this before. We said it yesterday. Once we saw confirmation that we broke back inside of here, I discussed that this would be a big opportunity to see a big potential swing up to $6,600 or $66,000. Reason being is because we've seen these happen before. I mean, I could draw it out again for you guys so you guys can understand, but since then we've been having a very similar breakout from the start. You can see this is the percentage. We saw this break right here, which was the same as the next consolidation. So we had the first run, which led us into a consolidation of, bullish wedge or pennant flag forming by a bullish wedge, which broke us bullish again. We shot back up the same distance as we currently did. Then we formed an even bigger consolidative standpoint, which is going to be ideally the same run. So now that we're starting to confirm breakouts above this top resistance here, there's a very big chance we can continue to trade inside of the overbought markets on the 4-hour as well as a daily here. Yes, we are now just entering overbought, but we've traded in overbought for quite some time now. Understand this run here. We could do it right here from, I don't know, where we're currently sitting. We're at $45,000. We reached all the way up to $58,000, still being overbought. So it's very easy for us to see a $66,000 retest very soon within Bitcoin. So things are getting very excited. We're starting to close the 4-hour above this top resistance here. I would give us a little more room. We're very close here. So some people could probably argue that you could move this up like that and there wouldn't really be a difference. So I'm going to leave it how it is though, but I would let a little bit more of a coverage take over. So 60K, if we break through 60K, then I would consider buying in and leveraging this coin to the upside here. But for those that are still currently in it, I'm not worried. I mean, we've bought in, remember, since the beginning here, since the first break that we called a couple of weeks ago, back October 4th, about 2 weeks ago, we've been able to leverage this. And honestly, it's just been a bumpy ride to the upside here, and it's still pumping higher. So we look good in all these cryptos. I'm very excited. XRP, I truly believe, is going to continue this run. I believe volume is going to come into XRP like it is for Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I think this is just going to take off a little bit higher, but a little bit later than what everyone keeps assuming here. So I'm not worried about where this is. I feel like a lot of you guys were literally jumping in the comments, oh, you were wrong, you were wrong. I mean, we literally entered a 4-hour trade, and we're not entering a minute or a 5-minute chart, which you would be able to judge where exactly prices are moving to 20 minutes later. We need this to play out. It's 4-hour intervals here. So, by the end of today or tomorrow, then maybe we get a better briefing as to where exactly we can see prices moving to. But we did close, and we are still, playing around with this top resistance here. So I'd like to see ideally where we see prices move to. Even if we close a little bit below here, I do strongly believe we'll probably be able to get some volume back in and head higher. But I could be wrong. Ideally, once again, we break through our bottom support at $1.05. We know to short this puppy to the downside here, but let's see if we can continue this pace, as I strongly believe we will, to the upside because RSIs look really well. Otherwise, S&P 500 saw a lot of volume coming yesterday. Very excited. Finally got to see some green within our portfolios here. We're starting to form a higher low formation here. I was hoping ideally that we would use this moving average as a means of support and hopefully just bounce off of here and continue the uptrend, which is what seems to be starting to happen here. We retested oversold and we started to pump higher now, so we'll see. We've had a lot of days we can trend inside here, but we are still inside this uptrend here, so I'm a little excited for that. I'd like to continue this run to the upside here and see the play. I mean, look at this. This was a beautiful double bottom that we had here too, which just shot us up to the upside here. Very exciting. Nothing really happening right now, but I do believe we're going to continue this trend to the upside here. Otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to partake in the crypto coin display giveaway, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.